Hi, this is Mary.
And this is Nicole. We are both local MetroWest business owners, avid networkers, and supporters of our local communities. My motto has always been shop local, support local, give local.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to do physically right now, but we are trying and we are doing it the virtual way now. So we're very excited to have Matt here.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Thanks for having me.
So Nicole is the owner of Photo Fabulous You, where she and her team make superstars on LinkedIn. She's located in Westboro.
And Mary is a mentor mom coaching millennials who want more mojo, money, and meaning in life. She runs 3 social selling businesses in Hopkinton.
And we are excited to welcome Matt Colleran to our little show today. I'm going to read his bio so I don't miss anything. So Matt has lived in Hopkinton for the past 6 years with his wife, Laura, and 3 kids. And if one pops in, he can't be held responsible. He has spent his career in marketing, brand building, and product development at some amazing companies, including Abercrombie, Reebok, and Hasbro. He's currently the CMO of Clamor, which creates experiences for elite influencers and brands across the country. In his spare time, he owns and operates Hop Yo, the hometown frozen treat shop located at the starting line of the Boston Marathon. He also has his own game company and created a party game just for moms, which I will be checking out, called Mom Truths Game. With his brick and mortar Hop Yo, he had to get really creative and pivot, and we'll hear a little bit more about that, from a self-serve model given the new norm with coronavirus. In his spare time, I don't know how he has any, he has run the Boston Marathon 5 times, 4 for Dana-Farber cancer, and now mainly runs after his 3 kids. So welcome, Matt.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Welcome again. This is awesome. I'm going to start with my first question. So I'm really interested to hear more about Hop Yo and how has things shifted for you during this whole pandemic with Hop Yo?
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. Just to take a step back, my wife and I bought Hop Yo about 2 years ago. And it's kind of a spur of the moment crazy thing. My family actually owned a frozen yogurt shop growing up. We owned a TCBY. And so my brothers and I all worked in the frozen yogurt business. And so it was just kind of this fun thing to say, oh, why don't we take over the local frozen yogurt shop? And the goals were really just to have a fun downtown small business that could give back to the community, partner with the different communities and clubs in the schools, any nonprofits or communities around town, and also just have a fun downtown establishment that served great dessert. But the business model was is a self-serve model. Customers come in, they grab a cup, they choose which flavors they want, you pour from the machines, whichever flavors, however much they want. They go and choose from the 30 or 40 different toppings, anything that they want, come over, and then they pay by weight, which has worked great until the coronavirus epidemic. And now things have really shifted, obviously, with the stay-at-home order, the social distancing, the sanitation and sanitary changes. And so it really led me to look at the current business model and the different opportunities and try and figure out how to capitalize on and still be able to run a successful business. So I started off just offering curbside delivery for family survival packs. So a couple big cups of flavors of yogurt, a bunch of toppings that you can order through a Google Doc and choose a time to come pick it up, drive up, we'll bring it to your car, and then you can take it home and bring the Hop Yo fun Sunday experience home with you. And we started that a couple weeks ago, and it's been working great. We've been doing that on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. The Google form is really easy for customers to choose flavors and toppings and pick a time, and it's been awesome. And then last week, we pivoted even more with the first really great weather and opened one of the side windows and started operating the business out of the side window. So more of a traditional ice cream shop or frozen yogurt shop where we just have 2 sizes and you choose the flavors and choose the toppings, and the staff with their masks and gloves and really sanitary environment will create the sundae for you. And through the walk-up window, there's social distance opportunities and, still a great way for the community to be able to support Hopyo and get a great dessert, but also allow us to continue to run our business without having anybody come into the store or operate the way that the business had been.
It would be interesting to see how this trend right now, or how to operate, how that will be going into the future after all
After
this.
we get back to normal, whatever that looks like.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have no idea. My goal right now is just to continue to take advantage of the warm weather and grow the business as much as we can in the current circumstances. We'll be offering acai bowls and some other things to continue to broaden the menu. And we've done some great partnerships with pies. We did a partnership with the Hometown Hospitality team with Beth De Oliva, and did over 80 pies for one of the Friday night dinners she did 2 weeks ago. It's been great. The community's been fantastic. Businesses have been super supportive, from Unibank to Phipps Insurance to Remax, who've all and Oasis Financial, who've all reached out to find ways that Hopyo and they can give back to their employees or their customers. And so it's a really unique time, but it's been really exciting to see how everybody's been pivoting and been really supportive.
I saw a post somewhere on Instagram, and it was like in the storefront of a window basically saying, remember all those times you asked us for those gift cards for all your fundraisers? Don't forget about us now. And I think actually the gift cards was probably your first iteration of pivoting before you were even doing the family 4-packs.
Right.
Because you
we did that leading up to Easter. That was the first foray to share and sell gift cards to go into Easter baskets. And so that was the first. And then we went to the curbside delivery and then have opened up the window.
And, are you pulling in your marketing hat right now to, think of what other challenges you can overcome to keep going? Because, okay, Massachusetts is slated for May 18th, but, who knows what will really happen then? You said the acai bowls. My daughter will be thrilled to hear that. Do you find the marketing hat comes out often, or you're just going to, kind of stay where you're at and see how that goes?
Oh, no, it's all about figuring out local community marketing, using Instagram and Facebook and the website so much more than I did in the past to make sure that all of the details from hours, because I'm trying to just open up whenever the weather's nice to take advantage of this opportunity, but also make sure people know that we're open, know that we're trying something different as we're adding flavors, as we're adding cookie sandwiches and acai bowls and pies, really just getting the word out. And I think there's a big opportunity to go beyond Hopkinton. I know from personal experience, any opportunity to get out of the house and bring the kids somewhere is welcomed. And if it's a drive to Milford or Ashland or Upton, it's not like it's this big deal. We're not juggling lacrosse and soccer and basketball and swimming and gymnastics like we used to. And so trying to now reach out and make sure that the communities of Ashland and Milford and Upton and surrounding areas are aware that Hopyo is open, and sharing what we're doing is a big area of attention for me to try and broaden the business so that we can get as much growth and get as much business to the window as we can.
That's awesome. As I know, some of my kids have sat in competitors' parking lot at late hours waiting in line. Definitely want to tap into your own community and keep people local, but shift out and draw in other crowds. So you're obviously an athlete, a busy dad. Do you have a tip for people stuck at home, something that's helped to save your sanity through this?
Save the sanity. It's been all about trying to keep the kids busy, keeping them entertained, which is a challenge when it's raining out or cold. But the past couple weeks with the hint of spring and summer have been really welcome to try and get the kids out. There's been a lot of other people who have been really innovative in what they're doing with Zoom calls and with teaching and sharing arts and crafts and other things. So my key thing has just been to tap into my network and see who's doing what, get ideas and try to piggyback off of those to keep the kids sane. I mean, the reality is they're only going to quote unquote school for an hour, maybe a little more per day. And then 10 o'clock in the morning, it's kind of like the hounds were let loose and the kids are sprinting around the house because their official Zoom school has ended. And it's really tough when you're both working parents, working in the home, trying to figure out how to juggle work and life. But, we're all going through it. So it's just been trying to stay creative with a 9, 7, and 5-year-old who aren't extremely self-sufficient and are always looking for things like we just saw. My son wants to climb up on the roof to find his Nerf dart. So it's just trying to keep all the balls in the air without too many dropping.
I have 5 kids, so I'm right there with you. Mine are older now, but teach them to do their own laundry. That's my, they can all at that age, believe it or not. I actually used not permanent markers and I circled on the washer and the dryer the settings and it put an arrow of the way it needs to go and taught them all. So there you go. That might take up a whole day for you.
There's hope.
You've lived now in Hopkinton for 6 years. Is that about right? Yeah.
Yes.
So what is the one thing that about the community that you love the most?
Well, it's interesting because I have a unique perspective being a member of the community with my kids as well as a business owner. So I've seen both sides. So from the personal side, the people, the friends are amazing. And the state park is awesome. We love going out. We're taking even more advantage of going out on the bike trails. We're going to be going hiking more. But just Hopkinton's just such a great, unique town. From the business side, the community support has been fantastic. I've been overwhelmed by how supportive and welcoming and excited people were that Hoppy was open as we're trying to work through some kinks and figure out this new business model. And everybody's just been so awesome. So it's a really unique community from personal as well as business perspective. We're really lucky to be here.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day with kids and business and multiple businesses, actually. So anyone who's looking for Hopyo, you don't have to look too hard. It's right in downtown Hopkinton, steps away from the starting line of the Boston Marathon. But Matt's info will be listed below once Nicole does her behind the scenes work on this. If you would like to help support a local business, please share, like, and comment about this video and check back weekly because we are always introducing new business owners and asking them to share their tips with you. Please look for the hashtag Support495. And if you're interested in getting featured, reach out. So just to conclude, let's continue to remember to shop local, support local, give local, yogurt local. And in the meantime, stay healthy, strong, sane,
and fabulous.